Okay, studio silence. Mics are going up. Make sure everything is on silent. And a good morning to you once more, Lagos. You're tuned in and listening to Smooth Breakfast on Smooth 98.1. Welcome officially inside of the locker room. It is 8:16 today, Friday, the 21st of December, and what a feel-good Friday it is. Yeah. As usual, to talk sports in the studio with me, I have got the fantastic sports pundit, the Tega herself, Tega Supreme. That's Tega Onojaife. Good morning, Tega.
Good morning.
Excellent to have you here. She's looking radiant in pink. She is today.
Yeah.
Promise you. But also this morning, we've actually got a very special guest in the studio team coming to discuss NFL in Nigeria. From First American Football, we've got Gbenga Lawrence and we have Chuks Obiazo. Good morning. How are you gentlemen doing?
Good morning, we're good.
Good to have you here. Now, this is a very interesting one, and Lagos, I want you to get involved in this conversation. Feel free to send in your messages to us on WhatsApp 0809 444 0981 or tweet at us. We're at Smooth981FM. Just use our hashtag Lockerroom981. So technically, you talked about NFL, and I know we do have our NFL stories, and now it seems that the NFL, we're thinking of having an NFL league, an American Football League in Nigeria.
Yes. These gentlemen have started the NFL. Well, they started playing the NFL in Nigeria, and they have. Where do you guys meet? How many teams do you have?
So basically, we meet in Surulere.
Okay.
We meet in one of the secondary schools.
That's your training ground.
That's a
How
training
often do you
ground.
train?
We train every Saturday.
Chimapi Victor, are you hearing this? For stop people like you, so you can go and butt head. So you train every Saturday in Surulere.
Yes.
How many teams so far do you have?
Presently in Nigeria, we have about 4 teams.
Okay.
4 teams. When did all of this start?
About 4 years ago.
Okay.
Wow. And is there quite a heavy demand for American football? Like, what was the genesis of this, and why is this something that's important to be in effect? Is it going to create jobs? How does this go?
Yeah, like basically from what Mr. Benga just noted. You know, in the NFL presently we have about 10 guys on the regular for the clubs. And
Okay.
even in college football, like over 50 players on the roster.
Okay.
And I don't know, I would say the Americans subconsciously created this sport for West Africans.
Hey, why did you say that? That's interesting. Why did you say that?
There's a lot of us there.
That's true.
The agility, the strength, the speed, you find this whole thing that you find the right thing in West Africa.
You may be onto something. I've seen a lot of flag football teams popping up all over, especially even in Lagos. It's definitely picking up in popularity as a sport.
Yeah.
So we believe if we can have soccer and basketball right there, we can also have some other sports. We can't just be watching soccer.
Yeah, it's not
Try
just football.
something else.
Not all the time.
Yeah.
Not all the time, Real Madrid.
So when was the last time people had like an international tournament? Because again, that's the thing in Nigeria. You start playing a sport and you want to go abroad.
Yeah.
So to make more money.
Yes.
So when was the last time people had a tournament, and how did that go?
Yeah. The last game we had, international game we had, was against a team from Ivory Coast.
Okay. Did we win?
The Federal Golf Golden Eagles is the name of the team.
Yeah.
We came down to Lagos on 2nd of December.
Okay.
And we played the second edition of a bowl called Sankofa Bowl.
Okay.
This is the second year running.
All right.
We were there last year and we now only won 13-12. But they came down this year and
We won again.
we won again.
What is wrong with Nigerians?
We won
Okay.
with a wide margin of 44.
Wow, 44 points?
44-16.
Wow. Wow. Okay.
Okay.
Okay. So what's happening?
So what are the future plans? So I know that in Egypt they already have a full league of how many teams?
The Egyptian league has about 6 to 8 teams. Yeah. But we are not going to Egypt for now. We just want to take it bit by bit. And,
Yeah.
Our future plan for next year, we're looking at going to Kenya.
Okay.
We're looking at Morocco.
Okay.
Then looking at Jordan.
Okay.
Looking at Egypt. But we're starting with Kenya. Kenyans have already started showing interest. Coming from the last game we had on social media, they saw some of the things we did there and they're interested. So what we could have with the Kenya team would be something beyond the club, would be a national team competition.
Okay.
So that's what we've already started working on that.
Okay, so how many all your teams are all the teams located in Lagos?
No.
So who is in Lagos? What's the name of the team in Lagos?
Team in Lagos is Lagos Marines.
Okay.
Okay.
Lagos Marines.
I
That's
like
simple.
it. No, that makes sense.
Then which other state has this team?
Yeah, there's a team in Akwa Ibom,
Okay.
Uyo, and one in Zaria.
Okay.
So presently we have something going with the grassroots, but that's our target.
Okay.
We've seen that many of these kids come back from the state. Maybe dad wants them to want sense to fall on them, you know. And, they come
Makes
down
sense.
and they would want to. Some of these kids they're exposed to football in the states, and we felt taking this game to the private school, private universities would be good, and we could put the game right there. So we've been able to run camps with two private schools, Williams University and Michael and Cicely University. Presently, Michael and Cicely University, they've already gotten some of the equipment, the padded team right now, and they already have a coach.
Okay.
That wants to play.
That's good. So can anybody join your team? Can anybody join up with you on Saturdays at Surulere?
Like I said, it's Lagos Marines is an open team for all Lagosians.
You know,
Okay.
we're gonna have to get your details. We'll probably tweet them out. So I thank you very much for that. That's fascinating stuff. Okay,
Yeah.
American
So
football.
if you have anybody that's interested, anybody that wants to play with, that wants to play the NFL, that wants to be part of this team and this league that they're trying to build, you can show up on Saturday morning to Surulere. Chimabi, I'm sending you as my first guest. Please go there and butt heads.
Indeed,
Don't come and disturb me here. So
Like-
thank you very much.
Like, just one more thing.
Okay.
It's not like soccer where kids are being discriminated against kids. So we accept all kids, big,
Okay.
small.
all inclusive.
All inclusive. Yeah, if you're small, you
Even
can run.
ladies, even ladies, we have ladies in our team.
That's
Folu?
important.
Follow there's still they're talking to.
Walking up the stairs.
No,
I
it's
don't
you
know.
they're talking to.
Okay. Quite possibly. I may just look into that. Thank you very much, gentlemen. That's very enlightening. Make sure you follow the hashtag Lockerroom981. We'll see if we can get you some extra information there. So up next, in terms of news and things that are going on, let us take a look at this one that's in the Golden Eaglets will face the host nation as they hope to pick a ticket at the FIFA Under-17 World Cup. Now Nigeria Under-17 have been zoned in Group A alongside host Tanzania, Angola and debutants Uganda in the preliminary round of the 2019 Africa Under-17 Cup of Nations. So in Group B, there is Guinea, Cameroon, Morocco and Senegal, and they will battle for a semi-final place, and the tournament is billed for the East Africa country on the 14th of April to the 28th of April 2019. Now the top 4 teams of the tournament will qualify for the 2019 FIFA Under-17 World Cup in Peru as the CAF representatives.
Yes. So Nigeria wants to get to Peru, and they're taking a team to the Under-17. Nobody should ask me if they're 17-year-old. As long as they pass MRI test.
That's all that
That's
matters.
I'm not the one that gave birth to them.
That's
So they are going to go to Tanzania for this tournament in April. And well, their group is already tough, so Nigeria want to do their best to get there. So far, Nigeria's done very well in football. I mean, think about it. San Diego's qualified for World Cup. Women qualified for World Cup. The men qualified for the World Cup and the AFCON. I mean, the age grade teams have no excuse but to do their bidding. So let's see how far they can go with this.
Okay. We are about to take a break actually. So do you know what? We will come back with your messages, with your comments. So make sure you send your messages into 0809 444 0981 or just use the hashtag Lockerroom981 while you tweet at Smooth981FM. It's that simple. But this football life, Tega, let's go together. I think we can do it.
No,
I believe in you.
I can run commentary.
Wow.
Yes, I can run commentary. Very good commentator. Then as Folu is running with the ball and somebody tries to tackle her, I can shout on her behalf. But that's it.
I've judged you. But we'll be back for more conversation talking sports inside the locker room.
Love music, love life.
I said
Oh my
I
God, it's
broken my
you
leg.
couldn't.
Love life. Love music. Love life.
They will, what else is they outside in the field? They will, yeah, Tega. So we need to call some people to join us. You know,
My lifestyle.
see how they're quiet. Yeah, these mics are like devil.
Love music. My name is Omawi. Hi, my name is Catherine.
Yeah.
Hi, my name is
Smooth 98.1. Love music. Love life.
We just want to promote this thing. I was like, okay, just come to the studio.
Opportunity has come.
It happens all the time. I'm so glad it wasn't TV.
Yeah.
It would have been
And it
well.
does be blinking. Everyone's looking for that slicer. That's actually just that's how I was doing it. That's what I think. I think that was because it was and wonderful.
All the time. It happens all the time.
I was laughing.
goodbye to dry skin this hammer time.
And not freezing. You didn't notice that.
I didn't notice that he was really careful.
I was like, this is the same person.
Okay, but you're talking to yourself.
I was so shocked. Radio, get on it. The way people react to radio is so interesting.
Just wait till it's TV.
Exactly.
Oh,
Just die with light. Plenty light. They would have forced
It
you.
was so funny when even Chuk
These
started
days,
with
you can
Finger.
just
I was like,
question
what's going on here? But at least he's focused.
you
Thank God. Thank God.
thank God, because
strong,
Because I was like,
it was
wow.
supposed to be a vibrant and
determined, extraordinary,
I know.
intelligent, innovative, talented,
when I was
unique,
talk to
aging
either of them,
in comfort.
Yeah.
because I just
Whoever,
thought, oh,
wherever,
he's
whenever,
very-
we are here to enable
So, I mean,
you
we got
to
talk
be
to
you.
like
Stamping
this is the
IPTC.
event.
The radio
They
Friday.
actually, I'm telling you, this event
If I
actually
had never
had.
heard of you, I would not know that you were a fighter. No cauliflower ears,
That's
I
how
don't
well
see
he
a scar on the
talks.
face.
Maybe marketing in the boardroom is different from.
People, please let me show you a new dance routine. I'm going to learn for my future.
He's telling me that.
Bales now can't be the president. Ronald's in too much trouble. I don't want that job now.
Well, I worry more about
Wait
airplanes
till
than
you have not seen what these boys
I
do.
never worry about the fight. I
Then
worry
this
about
shit
the fight.
started. And I was like, I need to go and practice this routine because I don't know what this
I don't
is.
care where they
This,
have
I
the
don't
fight. I'll fight
understand.
him in the
No,
phone
you don't
booth. I was really born to box.
This one I
Knock out everybody
I'm
and
not
nobody
interested.
can move. That's when that little cash is clean. King up and stop. Sonny Liston, the man who annihilated Floyd Patterson
Yeah,
twice. He
I
was
was
gonna
like,
kill me. And I'm better now than I was. I'm
I'll
experienced
damage
now.
myself. Then if you ask me what I was doing, I'm not able to explain.
Studio. Lightning, throw
It is important to recognize when you are bad and the best or the greatest of all time. Muhammad Ali there, but you are listening to Smooth 98.1. I have to say, but pretty bad too. Talking sports inside the locker room this morning. Let's get into some more of these stories. So we've got this to tell you. Danny Rose says that Tottenham enjoyed silencing Arsenal in the Carabao Cup after the Gunners celebrated like they'd won the league when they beat Spurs earlier this month. It's okay now, don't be angry. Spurs defender Rose says his side enjoyed the win and silencing their rivals. He says we're fully relishing the opportunity. Our only motivation was remembering the nonsense that Arsenal posted after a game a few weeks ago. That was our motivation. Players that have only played 10 games for Arsenal were getting ahead of themselves. We use that in a positive way. It's karma. They fully deserve what they got. We had the motivation of getting to the semi-finals, so we're over the moon. But the cherry on top was silencing them. We've put that result right. We'll see where they are come the end of this. Why so bitter? I don't understand.
You know, it's Tottenham Arsenal, so
Yeah.
then that fought to really pain them.
Yes,
especially when they looked they were going to thought they were going to win. A lot of things from this, a lot of drama from this one. The first one is that so the bottle that was thrown at Dele Ali by the fan has been identified and he's going to be punished. And there was the racism chant. They're still trying to find out the people that were guilty of all of that, and they're going to punish them. But the most important one was that Tottenham knocked Arsenal out of the Carabao Cup, and Tottenham now go to the semi-finals to face another London rival, Chelsea. And then Manchester City gets another easy draw. They face a certain side called Bolton, so it's Manchester City in Carabao Cup has literally played people that are in primary school football. I mean, by their standards. So, if they get to the finals, that's the only tough game they'll face, either one of Chelsea or Tottenham. But Tottenham now have a look or a great shout in at winning a trophy finally. That will be the real silencing. Whether you finish ahead of Arsenal or not, if you don't win the trophy, you haven't won. Arsenal can point to trophies in in their on their shelf. How many can you point to?
It's tough.
It's a tough life for but they were very happy. This win was exciting. 2-0. It was amazing.
I can see. We've got several messages that have come in. Cruz says Giddy Go Football plus catcher alias American football. Nice one, Nigel. We see that. Well, we've got George from Aja saying American football in Nigeria is a welcome development. I've been to 2 Super Bowl parties in Lagos and the fan base is huge and growing. So kudos to the guys who are pushing the sport. Yes, it is true. I've been to 1 Super Bowl party. Very exciting stuff. Jimabi Victor from Alaba International says these guys are really the youth, because something in me tells me that these guys are about 30 years and above since they didn't fail the MRI test. Let us just wish them well at the tournament in Tanzania. And he also says, Tega, I've accepted your invitation. I don't know why you are dodging, but I will shock you being at the stadium tomorrow. There you go. And thank you very much. While we've got this in from Nate Dog, who says, please, what's the address of the American football? It is tomorrow at Stadium.
Yeah, yes. So what we're going to do is we're going to put it on my Twitter handle and also Smooth FM.
Exactly. Just look out, especially with the hashtag Lockerroom 981. We will use that hashtag. Okay. Let's carry on. We've got more stories still to get through. So Liverpool midfielder James Milner is back in training and will be available for Friday's Premier League trip to Wolverhampton Wanderers after shaking off a hamstring injury. Now, Milner told the club's website ahead of a trip to the Molineux Stadium, it was the right thing not to risk me at the weekend. So hopefully I'll be fine for the next game. Yes.
He'll be fine for today's game. They play Wolves host Liverpool today, and Liverpool at the top of the table already with 45 points, so they'll be looking to try and maintain that position at least till Boxing Day. I can't wait for Boxing Day football. Till Boxing Day next Wednesday. Boxing Day is Wednesday, so Boxing Day on Wednesday. And it's ideally this should be an easy draw for Liverpool to get their 3 points. But it's Friday, and sometimes all this early kickoff and maybe a day ahead can change momentum of a team, but I don't think that's more enough to affect the Liverpool players, especially as they're already talking about becoming the invincibles like Arsenal and the rest. They're saying all those things, and so it will be important to see that getting James Milner back is crucial for them, especially that considering the fact that they're pushing on many fronts, pushing the UCL, pushing the Premier League. You want to have as many players as possible so you can rejig your team and not let that fatigue get into a certain number of key players. So nice one for Liverpool. I think they will get all 3 points today. It'll be a good match to watch though for Friday night.
Should be indeed. Jimabi Victor also tweeting to say, Tega giving me a free ticket to stadium won't stop me from tackling you unless you stop taking on my diamond Arsenal. And Big T says different sports are good, but let's not stress ourselves. We have track, the doctors at Oshudi. We have wrestling. We have boys at Ikosu. We have swimmers, fishermen in Badagry. We're actually okay sports-wise. Okay. And Darlington from Apapa says, no mind sports, Jarena. Trophy, they count. No be manager of the month. Oga, nasty, master. And Biggie from K2 says, what went wrong with Arsenal? It's as if they gave the match away. I heard a rumor that Man U is considering Arsenal. Please stop it. Let's carry on though very quickly. So with Messi, the top scorer in Spain's top flight with 14 goals, and Suarez joint second on 11, only Sevilla, Levante, and next opponent Celta Vigo have managed to score more than the deadly South American duo. Wow. Ernesto Valverde's side will expect to preserve that gap after Saturday's game with Celta, typically tough opponents at their Balaido Stadium, but who usually brings the best out of Barca, and particularly Messi and Suarez at the new camp. Second place Sevilla visit Legans on Sunday, while Atletico Madrid will host Espanyol on Saturday.
Yes, it's still shockingly a three-way battle for this La Liga title this year. I still suspect Sevilla will drop out because they are Sevilla. Sevilla will always Sevilla, which means Yeah, they are like Tottenham. They are the choking cockerels of Spain. So so I expect them to drop at some point.
That's so savage.
But as long as Atletico Madrid have a shouting, they are going to push Barcelona as far as they can. And Atletico take on Barcelona's neighbors, Espanyol, and Barcelona take on a tough side, Celta Vigo. I think the last time they played, they drew 2-2. So there have been results where Barcelona completely whitewashed Celta Vigo, but Celta Vigo always gives Barcelona a tough time. So it's going to be another tough game for Barcelona on Saturday. One of those slippery games, just like one against Real Betis that they ended up losing 4-3. This one could be tricky like that, and so they want to be watchful and put their best foot forward. Good news for them is that they have a bulk of a good squad, and then they bought a new defender, Murillo. They got a new defender, Murillo, on loan. So they already identified that they have a central defensive crisis, and they're trying to fix that. So it be a good, for me, it would be interesting because Barcelona's defense is not that solid, and Celta Vigo also likes to run at them. So let's see if we can get a game full of goals.
Okay, let's see. Up next, Manchester United caretaker manager Ole Gunnar, I never say his surname right, Solskjaer, yes, says that he will get the players enjoying football again after following the sacking of Jose Mourinho. The Norwegian told television that he wanted to see the players express themselves during the rest of the campaign, saying we will get the players enjoying football and looking forward to seeing the supporters again. We had to get used to winning again and challenging for trophies. Whatever has happened, and everyone starts with a clean slate.
Yeah, well, people always say these nice things, very romantic when you are starting the relationship. Let's wait to see how you deal with the rest of the league. Yeah, until they frustrate you. So everybody's saying, I'm going to come here, I'm going to show them how to play what they now call progressive or modern football, something I've been watching since the 90s. It's what they are calling progressive football. We're going to get them open. We're going to free up Martial and Rashford, and they're going to score billions of goals.
Maybe the money is a progressive.
Till you jam Southampton on a cold night. That's where you know if your football is really progressive. But Manchester United, the thing is, they have a coach they now love, and sometimes that fan support is crucial for any team. You get that fan support, and somehow you're riding on an extra wing. And number two is that there's a difference with players when a new manager comes in. They inject more effort, they do more. So that's why you see when a new manager comes in, sometimes they tend to get results almost immediately. And so that change, that change in managers sometimes changes the atmosphere and the hope and the belief and the excitement for a team. And so that's also the new manager syndrome could also help them to start getting results. But what is most important for Manchester United is not necessarily the next few weeks, is the next few months.
Why is that?
The next few weeks just means that it's all these things that are happening. There's a new manager. You know how when you buy a new shoe, you'll be bouncing differently. But over the next few months, how consistent can you keep your win? That's what will happen to Manchester United. So let's see how they progress then. But I think for now, because the fans are behind Solskjaer and the players are happy to get a new coach and they are hopeful about something new, maybe they'll put in a little more effort than they've put in the past few weeks, and just maybe that may help them. But I still see a tough road ahead for Manchester United.
Okay, fair enough. I'll round up with a few messages here. Ugo from VI says, Tega, no player, official or fan of Liverpool is saying anything about Invincible. Maybe it's your outsider.
Please go and read Lovren. I don't want to argue with you now. Just read Lovren's statement yesterday.
Oklu says, Chai, Tega, Shado, Sevilla and Tottenham this morning, like day. But on a lighter note, it sounded like you said Celta Vigo got Jose Mourinho as one of their defenders.
No. That wasn't me. That wasn't me.
Emma from Akoka says it's going to be a silent night for Celta Vigo on Saturday. Messi and Suarez are at the peak of their powers. The babyface assassin is back. End of the season is a long time. Solari started with Gragra, but now it's in humble pie. Big T says, Tega, I'm your groupie for life. But I will ungrouping you because you said Chelsea had no class. We have won all cups in England. We have won UEFA Champions League. How bad? We never tried. Arsenal never smell that. Respect them. Sorry, Big T, sorry. We'll take a quick break. When we come back, it's the final segment of Sports Inside the Locker Room. So don't go anywhere. Keep it locked right here to Smooth Breakfast on Smooth 98.1.
Lagos is complicated at times.
Okay, so who is next? UV.
Hello, this is Lammy Phillips.
UV Roma.
My Lagos is
Would have been
simple
tough,
yet
but since
complicated
Roma
at times. My
It's hard,
Lagos
so
is
true. But I like
deep
it.
yet very easy sometimes.
I think I did
My
like it
Lagos
when
is
it was.
home. My Lagos
plenty
is
of fun,
family.
but now
My
that-
Lagos is good food.
You just have to be
My
still.
Lagos
All
is
these movements
hectic
will be hotter
traffic.
soon.
My Lagos
Oh
is
no,
fulfilled
I thrive
dreams.
in the heat.
My Lagos is open up for people who need help.
Like,
My
why are you
Lagos is
taking our oxygen?
I've been accused of so many
So
things.
Merry Christmas with the iPhone 6S.
Oxygen
Get your
thefts
iPhone
now.
6S with 32 gig capacity now from Apple authorized resellers at an amazing
I'm
price.
busy.
With
Why
best
did I tell
experience
my
of iOS
child?
12, get the best tech support from
I
authorized
have to
service
buy food
providers
for
and
Saturday.
Ensure services. It gets even better. Get an additional 1-year local Nigerian warranty with your
Since I'm
iPhone
not sitting
6S
down,
on your
you
tier
know.
rubber brand new device. What are you waiting for? Join the iPhone lifestyle with the power of iOS 12 now and have a Merry Christmas with the iPhone 6S 32 gig. For more info, visit www.ureseller.net.
Thank you, video.
I already spoke about it now. Didn't you say Monday?
Okay.
I haven't talked about it yesterday.
Who
and
is
even I
she?
reminded myself of it.
She's a
I
game
have my own
changer,
videos to shoot.
bringing fresh views and ideas to her
Personally, I think
world.
tomorrow will be best time. I don't
She's a
want to-
caregiver,
Ah.
nourishing her
Maybe we can
family's
be
hearts
exhausted
with
by
love
tomorrow.
and
I have work
affection.
tonight.
She's a
That's
taste
what I'll
master,
carry me to.
delighting taste buds with her sumptuous meals.
I'm going to
She
try and quickly
is
finish
a
something up. I have a
woman.
meeting and then I have to really
Every
catch
day
up.
in so many ways,
then-
you make the difference. That's why you choose Maggie Star, made from natural soya beans and other carefully selected ingredients
Wow.
to help you cook the
I
difference.
need money.
My sister.
With
Spend 1
Maggie,
million and ask you
cook the
people to talk and that's place.
We can't help you pick the
Think
perfect
it's a
suit.
drill?
We can't help you rehearse your speech. And even when all is said and done, we can't get the client to sign the deal.
Stop sucking
But
fat
we
and
can
instead
get
of
you to the
putting
big
it
meeting for free.
and
Get
then
free
selling
rides on
fitness to
Uber
women who
when you
can't
pay
afford
with
the
Visa
shit.
card. Get 3,000 naira off every fourth
That's
ride.
angry.
New users get 1,200
That's
naira
vex
off your
as
first
they
2
post
rides.
this thing on
Also stand a
Instagram.
chance
Is
to
it
win
your
shopping
fat that
vouchers
they're
worth
sucking?
100,000
There is
naira
lying
monthly.
to
Pay
women.
with Visa.
That's
Enjoy
the problem.
great discounts
Well, I
and
stopped
keep
doing this and
moving
then
with
lying to
us.
people who
Terms
can't afford
and
that shit.
conditions apply. Visa, everywhere you want to be.
When my day has kicked off and I'm moving through the
Studio.
bustling city of Lagos, I've got the radio.
He is smooth like that, I will be honest. He really is. Lagos, you're welcome back. Let's talk some more sports inside the locker room. We've got a final sports story here for you, and then we'll round up with your messages. Roma's visit would have made for an exciting top of the table clash in seasons gone by, but with Allegri's Juventus flattening all challenges and the capital club deep in crisis, the champions are the big favourites to chalk up another win. Coach Di Francesco, his players, and the club hierarchy were openly protested by their own fans. Yikes! During Roma's 3-2 win over Genoa last week, their first victory in 6, and they travelled to Turin, a distant 22 points adrift of the leaders. They were
I'm
protested
telling
by
you,
their
this
own
league
fans.
that has been over since. So yes, they won, but people were still protesting against them. That's how badly they've been.
That's a tough lot
Yeah,
in
they've
life.
not been doing very well, and you know the fans are disappointed. They started the season with high hopes that Roma will be contending with Juventus for the title, and they are not even close. It's not even a fight. It has been a smackdown all the way, and so it's not hopeful that they're going to get the win, especially this weekend. The way that Juventus have been playing, so the fans will turn up as usual. But we don't know what kind of support, if the support will be for or against. But what it seems like is Roma has brought mixed results so far, and the fans don't know what to expect, and I guess that's why they are disgruntled. But Juventus have been consistent in their winning, especially in the La Liga.
That's true.
And it looks like it's going to continue again this weekend. So the next question, I guess, is who is going to break Juventus on the record in Italian Serie A? Sorry, did I just say La Liga? In Italian Serie A.
Yes. There you go. Oh, very nice one. Thank you very much for that, Tega. We'll round up with these messages as Victor Asai says, Tega, take a chill pill. We are back. Man United for glory. We have Sir Alex Boys back. Mike Fellan is an important addition.
That's true.
Okay. Biggie from K2 says, the new temporary coach looks like Mourinho. I hope he does better, and I think it's high time that they sell Pogba. He should just go into modeling for a hair show. If only he could score goals like he gets his hair cut. And we've got this one in from Darlington from our papa says, Tega, my sister, Man U shares rise as Oga Jose Comos. But for the new manager, won't play progressive football? Question. Hashtag next level things. Hashtag no ticket to top 4.
Why you like this?
Vicious out in these streets. Lash from Yaba says, LOL Tega, why did you let the cat out the bag? Please, are you for Red Devils? Leave them to their euphoria of their new coach who has no pedigree. Come, they will not make top 4 and PSG will eat them.
Hey.
And MI from Akoka says the old lady will romance them and give them wow, goals everywhere. Cristiano Ronaldo comes alive in big games like these. Doesn't he just? And that's how we come to the end of the locker room. Big thank you to Tega Onajafe for joining us. Please check her out on Twitter. She's at Tega Supreme. If you want information about American football, and if you just want information about sports in general, she's kind of a go-to person. She's also a lady in sports, so make sure you check out Ladies in Sports. As for me, I stay with you because in the final hour, we're going to gist a little bit Lagos. It's Lagos Talks 981. Don't go anywhere. Smooth Breakfast continues in just a bit.